Hi, Tim here with from World of Sleuths with another episode of Current Reads. And no, I'm not talking about all the love and romance you've seen in so many videos. I'm not saying there's not any of that in the books I'm showing you. Just that's not the main topic, and these books that I'm showing have action in them. First of all, I did finish one book since the last video. That's on the Nook. I finished 80 AD. It's hard to see it here. The Sudarshana. It's by Keith Flinthart. It's a middle grade fantasy. It's a fourth book in this series. It's about a group of kids that two a boy and a girl that were pulled into a video game. They didn't know each other before meeting each other in the game, and they're having to complete each level to save their own world along with the world in the video game. And there's 5 levels in the game, and in each level they have to there's a different mythology that they work with. The first level was Druid mythology, and they were in ancient England. The second level they were with with Norse mythology. The third level they were in Egypt, and of course Egyptian mythology. And this one they were in India, and that they had to get the Sudarshana, which is a mythology weapon, a powerful one, to the god Vishnu. It's just that there's 2 warring parties in the way, and they have to decide which party they have to side with, and to get to them, whether to side with the party with the that's trying to take over the kingdom, or take over the rulership of India, or with the reigning ruler. And I'll leave it at that. And I'll leave the link to my review down below. Okay, and I'm still reading Digital Fortress by Dan Brown. It's about with the NSA, or National Security Agency, where they have a supercomputer there, the only one in existence, $1 billion one, that can decrypt any email or anything in a matter of seconds. But now all of a sudden there's a former disgruntled employee from the cryptology area that developed a program that wrote some software called Digital Fortress that they can't decrypt, and it would make it so people could do emails and stuff where it wouldn't be able to decrypt. And he's trying to sell it and to the highest bidder, and he had said that told the NSA if anything happens to him, he had given somebody else the key and told them to publish it to the public if anything happened to him. Well, the NSA is trying to get both the keys, but well, all of a sudden the guy dies, not the NSA's doing, and so they're trying to get both keys before it goes public. And that's all I'll just say about that book. And then what else I'm reading? I'm reading 2 other books now, waiting for it to come up. Of course, the first one is okay. My library, they do have Hoopla, but they prefer to use a thing called Cloud Library. It's similar to Hoopla. So I live in Rockford, Illinois, and I noticed a lot of bigger libraries participate in what's called Cloud Library. And I was looking at, because I've heard a lot of people talk about books in this series, I've picked up a couple of books, but they're later on in this series. And that's the Harry Bosch series by Michael Connelly, and I noticed they had the first one on Cloud Library. The book is The Black Deco. So I've started reading it, and I'm not too far into it yet, but it's pretty good already. Where Harry Bosch is a LA homicide detective that's investigating the murder of a guy he knew in the army back in Vietnam. And then I did that, checked that out last week. I think that was like Wednesday or Thursday evening I did that. And then Friday my wife wanted to go to the library. She works at a nursing home, and she was off Friday because she had to work the weekend. And she wanted to pick up a football movie to show on Sunday, with it being Super Bowl Sunday. Well, I went along with her, and I figured I'd look at books. Well, I saw that they had this book there. This is by David Morrell. It's Inspector of the Dead. It's a second in the Thomas De Quincey series by him. Well, last year I read the first book in the series, which is Murder as a Fine Art, which I rated as a 5-star reading. What they are, the series is a thriller series that takes place in Victorian London, and it's hard to explain much more than that, and I haven't gone too far in it. I just started it late yesterday, this book, so that's all I have for my books this week. I know I won't be going out any today or tomorrow. It's supposed to start snowing later today, and it's supposed to snow all day tomorrow. Here in Rockford, we're supposed to get, they're forecasting 7 to 10 inches here. That's if we get that, it will be the biggest 2-day snow we've gotten this winter so far. So I'll be staying inside and doing a lot of reading. So until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.